Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. In today's video, I'm closing out my first budget by paycheck for the month of April. So I'm going to start with the income that we use. It is $1,000. So we're not using more than what we planned, and that's fine. At least we have that to work with. So that means our actual expenses are going to be $1,000 because we do a zero-based budget over here. If you like this type of content, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to talk to you in the comments after you view the video and after I see them. So we're going to talk about what's in the account right now, which is $1,066.44. That $1,066.44 is minus a couple of things. I did take out some cash from some extra income that we got because I need to do some savings for my children, and I need to get them built up now, because before we know it, it's going to be summer, and then turn around, it's September, and it's time to start school again. So I want to have their envelopes full of money so they can do the things that they would like to do and get some things that they would like to get between summer and when school starts again. So this $1,066.44, some of it does include the $1,000 that we received as income for this first paycheck in April, and $2.38 from Amazon for KDP, and 6 cents worth of interest. So I do not budget using the full amount that's in the balance in my account, but I do like to note it up here so that whatever is left over, I know how much more we have above from what we're allocating towards certain categories. For example, food. We may need to do a big grocery run this week. $50 is not to buy the food this week, but it's to add to what's already in this account. Plus, I'll use what's in my cushion. That's just how I'm doing it. Okay, so our tithe is actually going to be $100. So I'm going to transfer that over. I'm going to send $37 to my Fidelity because I need to get that over there. And then the $75 in cash that I am using, $25 is going to laundry and $50 is going to the 100 envelope challenge. So that's not changing. And then a fourth of next month's rent is going to be put aside and saved, $375. My PSEG bill is actually $74.69. So I'm going to use my credit card to pay for that, and I'm going to, keep the difference that I have and put it towards our debt if we can. So let me go ahead and pay that right now. I'm going to use my card and then come right back. And success, $74.69 paid on the credit card. And Geico already hit our account, and $82.67, and that was paid back already. And then so we'll just have the debt to figure out in a minute. So for food, I am going to put $50 in there, and let's figure out our debt payment, because I did not close this out before turning on the camera. I'm actually doing this with you. So if we just take the total, right, we had $1,000 to work with, minus the giving, minus what we're sending to Fidelity, what we pulled out in cash, and $375 towards next month's rent, $74.69 for electricity, $82.67 for car insurance, and $50 going to food. We have $205.64. So that's, how much is that? Oh gosh, $264 more than what we said we could put towards debt. So looking here, I have $205, right? What am I going to pay back? $205.64 minus $126.94 minus $78. Let's do 1875, 2374, 864, and 1757. That leaves us with $10. We'll have an extra $10. So I'll leave this $10 in our cushion. So I'll go back here, and then I'll write my cushion. We'll leave $10 behind, and that's $60 going towards savings. Okay? And the rest is going towards debt. Let me just add that number up, those numbers up again. 126.94 plus 18.75 plus 23.74 plus 8.64 plus 17.57. 195.64. Good. $195.64 is what we're putting towards debt to take care of this charge here, this charge here, this charge here, this charge here, and that charge there. Here we go. Turn this over again. 195.64. So 375 plus 74.69 plus 82.67 plus 195.64 is $728 that we are putting towards our bills and expenses, and $60 going here. So we had a little bit extra to work with, which is nice. So I'm going to total this up to make sure I have my zero-based budget. $1,000 minus 100 minus 60 minus 37 minus 75 minus 728. Boom. So the planned income was $1,000, planned expensive $1,000. That's what we planned, but the actual is the same. Just move some things around to make sure every dollar got an assignment. I hope you followed along with me. Our giving was 10% of this income. Our savings was 60 divided into 1,000 multiplied by 100, which is 6%. And investing was 37 divided into 1,000 multiplied by 100, which is 3.7% went towards investing. And the debt payment, 195.64 divided into 1,000 multiplied by 100, 19.5% went towards debt. 19.5% of this income went towards debt. There you go. All right, so now let's make the money moves that we need to make. I don't know if I want to film it again. Did you guys like seeing it filmed on the last budget by paycheck closeout and the monthly budget closeout? It was a lot of work, but that's fine. So for money moves from paycheck number 1 of April, we're going to first transfer $100 from our operating account to the tithe and give account. These are checking accounts with Capital One 360. They give a 0.1% interest on the money that's in there. It's not a lot, but it's better than zero. So for a tithe for the first week of April, $100 transfer and success. The next transfer that I'm going to make is, I think it's $50, but now we have $966.44 as a balance in this account. So I just wanted to track the balance while I'm making these money moves so I see how much we have remaining. I'm going to send $50 to the food fund, and I'm going to write hopefully a memo to make sure I remember why I transferred this money. And the memo just helps me when I'm tracking my expenses from this account to make sure I know what money moved where and why and when. So hit transfer and success. $50 went to our food fund. Now we're at $916.44. So I'm going to hit transfer money again and make my next money move from the operating account directly to our Christmas fund. No. cushion would have gotten money, but no, I think that's what I was looking for. But the cushion on my budget by paycheck worksheet is simply the money that is staying behind in the account. I'm not moving it anywhere. It's going to stay right where it is. So from the operating account, going to miscellaneous, this is the money that we're putting aside towards May's rent. So $375. I'm going to write that in the memo for May's rent. And I keep it in miscellaneous because it's a high yield savings account. We're getting like 4.35% right now. So the money sits there, earns a little interest, and at the beginning of the next month, I'll send it over. So success, $375, and that's all of our money moves. We're at $541.44 now. Okay, so all of our money moves were made. Fidelity is getting $37. I do that on my phone now because Fidelity finally has an app that I can use. And cash stuffing will be done on Tasha's money and stuff. And then we have the credit card being paid back today for $195.64. I'm going to do that right now and just, post a screenshot to show that it was done. So we're going to make a payment for $195.64, taking care of those outstanding charges from December of last year. And this money is coming from our operating account to pay that back. And thanks for your payment. Your payment will be on time and covers the minimum due because I've already more than made the minimum payment. So now that that's done, it feels a little better. I have to wait to pay back the electricity bill because it's pending right now. When it's pending on the credit card, I'm not going to make the payment until I see that it has actually posted. That's how I like to do it. So that's going to work for me. The $82.67 is in process also to pay back for Geico because Geico has posted since the 1st of April. So we're just going to wait for that to be done. And all of our moves were made. Oh, and $10 is staying behind in the cushion. So we started with a balance in our account of if I can do this right, $10.66.44. And so we moved 100. We are moving 50. We did move 50. 37 is moving. The 75 has already been taken out because I pulled the cash out already. 375 moved. 74.69 is going to move. 82.67 is going to move, and 195.64 is going to move, which leaves us with a balance of $151.44 in our checking account. I may move some of that, the $1.44, to the zero out challenge just to save a little bit extra because savings is my game. So that's probably it. So we have 150 in there to use if we need to. If we're short in our food category and we need to borrow some money from our cushion, then we'll do that. 0% APY, so no issues there. And 150 I think is good to carry us to the next week. So we just buy our milk, our eggs, our bread, and a couple of snacks for the kids, and we'll be okay because we have a freezer stocked full of food already. So that is it, and that is all for this paycheck budget closeout. I am going to update my monthly budget as well. I'm still going to use my black pen. The red pen wasn't too nice last month. So Geico was paid, and that was $82.67, and the electricity was paid at $74.69. So we're a little under budget for Geico and the electricity so far for the month, and we're going to keep paying the debt until the debt is done with. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.